Okay, so continuing on with order of operations, I have 15 divided by 5 times 3. I just want you to pause the video and see how you can get 9 as an answer and how you can get 1 as an answer. Okay, so using the same rule as you did for addition and subtraction, if there are no brackets, we start from the left and we move to the right. So I have 15 divided by 5, which is 3 times 3, which is going to be equal to 9. Okay, and then if we're going over here and I'm trying to get to 1, I'm going to try this first. So that would be 15 divided by 15, which would be equal to 1. So the brackets would need to go right there. Okay, so changing the order of the operation does affect the answer. So what I'm going to do here is I want you to see how many different answers you can get with this question here by just moving brackets around. So pause the video. All right, so I'm going to put the brackets here. So I have 4 times 30 times 2, so that would be 120 times 2, which would be 240. All right, so that's one way. So say I put the brackets here like this. So this would be 20, and over here would be 12, and then that would still be 240. Now, why am I getting the same answer? And the reason for that is because it's just multiplication. Okay, so if we're doing straight multiplication, it doesn't matter what the order is. What about if I am doing addition and multiplication? Okay, so I have 4 times 5 here. The rule here is 4 times 5. If I really want to look at this, it's 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, right? So it's just repeated addition. So to get the same answer as the new expression, so if I did 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, it doesn't matter what order I put it in. I can just do the expression. But if I have it written with multiplication, I need to make sure I do this first. Okay, so that's going to be equal to 23. Okay, if I would have, this would be equal to 23, but if I did 3 plus 4 times 5 first, this would be 12 times 5. So that would change the answer because that would be 60. Okay, so we need to make sure that we do the order of operation first, so we would do the multiplication first. So even if I don't have brackets in here and I have a multiplication problem mixed with an addition problem, you would still do the multiplication first. All right, so give this one here a try. And pause the video. Okay, so doing the order of operation here, I would start with 4 times 3. So that would be 12. And then I would add the 10. And then that would be equal to 22. So what this would actually look like if I wrote it out as just an addition statement would be I have 3 groups of 4, right? There's a 3 telling me I have 3 groups of 4. And then I just put the 5s in there. I can double check myself. So 3 4s is 12 plus 10, and that would be equal to 22. Okay, so we see multiplication in an expression with addition. We always calculate the multiplication first because multiplication is just a short form of repeated addition. So I want you to assume this order of operation. The multiplication is done before addition, and then you can do the rest. And I can prove this with expanded form. So if I'm going to do expanded form here, 300 3 times 100, right, because that's 300, plus 4 times 10, plus 5. I could do this here first, so that would be 300, which is the 300 there, plus 40, and that comes from here, and then plus 5, and you can see that it goes back to what we originally started with. So for those of you who like rules, here are your rules. The order of operations for all operations and brackets. So first, you evaluate what's in the brackets. So that means that you solve what's inside the brackets first. Now notice inside the brackets I have multiplication and subtraction. So go to my next rule. Do multiplication and division from left to right first. So I would start at the left here and then I'd move to the right. So 3 times 5 is 15. And I would still put the brackets back in, times 5 divided by 16, or sorry, that would be 10, because I'm doing what's inside the brackets first. So 16 minus 6, and I wouldn't need those brackets anymore. All right, now I would do what's inside these brackets. So 15 minus 7 is 8, times 5 divided by 10. Okay, so I do the multiplication from left to right first. Then you do addition and subtraction from left to right. So you always do the multiplication and division first, then you do addition and subtraction. I've already done the subtraction because it was in the brackets, but for here, then I would go 40 divided by 10 because I'm going from left to right, and then this would be 4. Okay, so what you'll notice is we didn't talk originally about the division, but division is grouped with multiplication. So if you're looking from left to right and there was division first, you would do the division first. And then number 3, you do addition and subtraction from left to right. So addition and subtraction is grouped together, and so is multiplication and division.